llegar a la época de la banda de asaltantes había elaborado ya las siguientes posibilidades. Primero, Dios no existe. Segundo, Dios existe y es un canalla. Tercero, Dios existe pero a veces duerme.
Hello my friends, welcome to Daily Rock. My name is Charlie Parra del Riego, I'm from Peru, and I'm right now at Hellfest. Fuck yeah!
Hi, this is Thomas from At the Gates. You're watching Daily Rock. Oh no, it's I think fourth or fifth time. Yeah, it's great. I love it. Well, it's getting bigger and bigger, but I think, you know, really they really try to have the same feeling. You have a lot of underground bands too, so they haven't left the main idea, I think, even if it has grown. It's a big area as well. I like that. You can walk around and be, you know, incognito, where, you know, it's a nice festival. I like it. Yeah, on this short trip. I mean, we've been touring since November, but on and off, yeah. It's good. Yeah, of course. We wouldn't do this if we weren't, you know, eager to go out and meet all these people. The crowds have been so fantastic, and I think also, you know, with the new record, we have some new relevance. That people are into the new stuff and are, you know, still wanting to see us after, you know, that one. That's really heartwarming, so to say. We had a really good time doing it, but it's very, you know, the appreciation from the fans means everything for us. Well, it's strange because, you know, I think everybody's inspired by something, and we steal from all the old bands, and, you know, that's how music is. Anyone that says they're original are lying, you know what I'm saying? So, but we don't think about it, because if we would think about it, we would lose our steady ground, you know what I'm saying? Well, I mean, first of all, you gotta be in the right place. You gotta really, because you need to write from your heart, and you can't write that on command. You have to feel it and then, you know, come up with it. For me, the lyric writer, I really have to come up with a concept that really means something to me. That really is something more than just words. You know what I'm saying? So the emotional side of it is very important. Intensity. We are an underground death metal band, and we really focus on being really intense and hard hitting live. You know, just, you know, blast through a set. You know, having a good time. Not too much pyro and flash, but just a band playing good songs on stage.
I pretty much like the main reason I know Hellfest is because of the internet, you know, and now like being here, it's like one of the most awesome experiences I could ever have in my life. Definitely the bands, like the lineup, it's totally amazing. I can't believe like I finished like playing here at the Hellfire Tavern, and then I went to have some rest, and I had the chance to see Motorhead, to see Alice Cooper, to see Lamb of God, so it's been awesome so far. It's been awesome, and I can't wait for tonight.
Bonjour, c'est Philippe du groupe Argile et Misanthrope. Putain, Daily Rock, ça c'est métal. Yeah! Argile ne fait pas de concert. Argile fait des performances. On a fait une seconde hier pour vous. C'était exceptionnel. On avait fait un concert unique dans le sud de la France, à l'Audin d'Ardoise, en février 2014, 2013 même, ou 2014, je ne sais plus. Le temps passe trop vite. Et là, on revient au Hellfest Voilà, c'est inattendu, inespéré, il n'y a pas de début, il n'y a pas de fin, c'est la futilité ultime de la création artistique extrême. Misanthrope, je suis démasqué. Voilà. Argile, je suis masqué. C'est pas du tout la même musicalité, je pense. Avec Argile, on essaye d'être dans du traditionnel. Tu vois, c'est vraiment de la musique. C'est cet esprit avant-garde doom death que j'aimais bien au milieu des années 90, avec pas mal de formations. C'est un style qui est complètement disparu. Voilà. Et le côté plaintif, mélancolique, dépressif. Moi, j'en ai besoin dans l'écriture des morceaux et ça colle pas du tout avec Misanthrope, qui chante en français en plus. Là, c'est un groupe tout en anglais et c'est important pour moi au niveau créatif et artistique de proposer quelque chose de différent. C'est une autre facette et je pense que, enfin, vu le nombre de personnes qui est venu faire son curieux, je pense que ça valait le coup de le faire.
Well, metal is in my country. Well, what I can say is that we can say it's very tight. You know, it's growing a lot. You know, there are lots of bands. Like when there are like local shows, people actually go to these shows, even if they're small shows or big shows. Lots of bands go there. Like Iron Maiden has been in Peru, Metallica has been in Peru. Testament goes like almost every year, I think, like a lot.
Hey guys, this is Cormac from The Answer here. You're watching, reading, and listening to Daily Rock. All right. No. I mean, there's a few bands that probably have played here over the last couple of years, you know. There's quite a thriving metal scene in Belfast. There has been for many years now, but it's kind of tough to get out of Northern Ireland. It's tough to get the record execs to come over from London and even, you know, spend £100 on an air flight and an air ticket. And it's we were one of the lucky ones, so we're just happy to be here. Yeah, it was a really fun gig. I think, you know, this is our second time to play Hellfest, so we've been looking forward to this one. I mean, we were told before Christmas time that we were going to be playing the main stage of Hellfest, and we thought, great, that's something to really look forward to. And I just think the setup here, you know, the music, all the stages are right on top of each other, so you don't really have to miss a band, you know, and the audience kind of just shift from the left to the right. You've got the two main stages side to side. And they're a very sympathetic audience, you know. They really give every band a chance. It doesn't matter whether you're death metal or whether you're blues rock or anywhere in between. And yeah, really, I felt that we connected with the crowd today and that they were having a good time, and we were obviously having a great time too. I don't know actually, possibly not, but I mean, what are they going to do? Well, I mean, nobody told me that I couldn't walk down it, and it's there, and it's kind of the only way to really get into the thick of it with the audience, because it's quite a long distance away from where we were kind of told to stand in the audience. So, I mean, any chance I got, I was straight down that runway and kind of connecting with the front few rows, you know. And yeah, funny, the last time we played Hellfest, I went to that stage and watched Clutch for the first time. and it just blew me away. I think it was 4 years ago, and yeah, I mean, we're doing an awful lot of interviews just like this, you know, and we were lucky enough to get to see Ace Frehley play Shock Me, which just blew my mind. The song Shock Me is like one of our band anthems, you know. After every show on tour, we'll come back and stick that song on the iPod. So we're kind of lucky to be getting any music in right now because it's quite a busy schedule. But any chance we get, we're kind of bouncing from stage to stage. So I'll maybe get to that tent later on.
Where were you when it was in me? A hollow wall, a quiet still, drain it slowly to flow apart. Eat me after it sinks in the cloud.
Actually, the main reason why I learned guitar was because one of my school therapists told my family that I was having too much education problems, you know, like I forgetting things, attention disorders, and they told that if he plays guitar, he's gonna get better at it. He's gonna focus more and maybe improve his grades. That didn't happen, but I found something to focus my life on, you know.
Daily Rock, thanks so much for tuning into this. Hope you dig the band. Don't forget, August 28th, Got Your Six, our new record. First time here, we played in Paris a couple days ago, and that was pretty insane, but the amount of people here, it's unbelievable, man. It's gonna be a pretty incredible night, and there's a lot of bands that I'm looking forward to checking out too. Papa Roach Big Fall Tour, and then we are going to we're going to bring that show back over here in like November, so it's a busy year for us. Well, you know, we're still developing and growing over here, but things, like you said, it's happening kind of fast now, even though we've been a band 10 years. It's within the past couple years over here, it's been kind of rising pretty fast. It's cool, we get to play like almost an hour, which is nice. It allows us to play some material off each of the records and, you know, try to give something off of every album for the fans. It's better than getting up there and playing like those 30-minute sets. I like to play longer, because you just start getting warmed up after 30 minutes, you want to play long. Well, it's going to be high energy, you know, like I said, we're going to try to play something off every record and balance it out for the fans, but you know, we usually just try to have a huge energy release and get a good exchange with the fans and hope everyone has a great time, man. There's no special meaning behind them. I just started getting tattoos, and then every time I get one, like on one side, I want to balance it out on the other, so I just keep getting tattooed. I don't have like a special grand plan in mind. I just, you know, get whatever I like. It's our sixth album called Got Your Six. Comes out August 28th, and it's a high energy, up-tempo record. Only maybe one or two slow moments, not much, but yeah, I think it's probably our strongest record. I'm happy with it.
I actually play in 3 bands. Yeah, I play in a band called Massacre, which is one of the first heavy metal bands in Peru. I'm definitely the youngest member. And I play in a band called Disponible, which is it's a kind of crossover band. It has a little hardcore punk, a little heavy metal, a little thrash metal, guitar solos. And also my band, which is the Charlie Parra band, for saying it like that. Tell me, will you
Salut, c'est Tom et Sticky Boys. Vous êtes sur Daily Rock. Ce soir, vers 2-3 heures du matin, je serai Sticky Boys à 4 pattes, mais je serai Sticky Boys quand même. Ouais, effectivement, on adore les festivals, on adore cette ambiance, et en général, on dure très tard, et on fait des très petites nuits sur 4 jours, et on rentre chez nous très fatigués. Eh ben, c'est surtout le public qui l'a prouvé, parce qu'en fait, nous, on s'attendait à ce que ça soit un peu léger, tu vois, 11h du matin, qu'il n'y ait pas beaucoup de monde et tout ça. Surtout, la veille, c'est jeudi soir, les gens sont chauds, ils ont envie de faire la fête pendant toute la nuit. Eh ben, figure-toi qu'à 11h du matin, il y avait du monde à perte de vue, et on a joué devant un public incroyable. Et donc, eux, ils ont vraiment prouvé qu'il n'y a pas d'heure pour le rock'n'roll, et merci à eux et bravo à eux. 700 000, je crois que c'est un peu léger. Je crois qu'on était plus sur le million 2. Mais bon, on va pas lésiner. Et ben en fait, c'est très drôle parce que nous, on a toujours écouté du métal, tout le métal. Et on adore le métal et on a fait du rock'n'roll finalement parce que c'est ce qu'on avait le plus dans le sang, c'est ce qu'on avait le plus dans le cœur. Donc c'est ça qu'on a fait. Mais on est vraiment de la famille métal, de la culture métal. Et quand on les a rencontrés, eux étant aussi de la famille métal et de la culture métal, ils se sont dit, c'est l'occasion de s'ouvrir un peu, c'est l'occasion de signer un groupe qui fait du rock, qui fait du rock'n'roll. Ils sont de la famille, c'est des frères, allons-y, essayons avec eux. Et jusqu'à présent, ça s'est toujours passé hyper bien, c'est des gens géniaux. Et donc vraiment, c'est une coopération qui marche d'enfer.
Yeah, it's because actually my goal at the first time was I really wanted to be more like a bluesman, you know, but I saw that probably I thought that I wasn't enough. Didn't have the blues, you know, because you know guitar players should have it, and I thought that I didn't have it, so I started to focus on faster stuff, more technical, more heavy guitars. So that's how everything has come to here in Hellfest.
For everything you do, I'd like to swallow you. And every day I'm gonna blame you.
What's up, everybody? It's Shannon.
And I'm Sully from Godsmack, and you are tuned into Daily Rock right here. Crank it up.
Smack this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. You know, Sully also produces the records, you know, so it puts pressure on me because he's a drummer, great drummer, and the producer. So he's always saying, oh, try this, do that. You know, but I respect him enough that, you know, I'll try it. And basically, you know, if I come up with a fill and he thinks it can be better, I respect him. Okay, well, let's make it better. You know what I mean? And we've been good friends for over 20 years too. So like way before I was in Godsmack, we were friends. And so we feel that, you know, there's no animosity or there's no tension that happens. Thank you. There's no tension that happens in the studio. You know, I basically let him put his ideas into my drumming, and if it's better, it's better. And I say, oh, thank you. If it's not better, I say, ha ha. Hellfest. That was awesome. I mean, we went on at like, what, 3:30 in the afternoon, and didn't expect that. You know, massive crowd of people that seem to know our music, even though we haven't been here for 10 years. And I'll say this, you know, we're on Universal Records in America, and they're a great label there. Now that we're on our 6th or 7th record or whatever, and we're all in our late 40s, you know, we want to play Europe, man.
No. Sucked. I sucked. He was great.
He was great.
You killed my fucking brother! 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 Take that, motherfucker!
Yeah, Actually, yeah, I didn't spend so much time there, to be honest, because I really wanted to watch Alice Cooper. I'm a pretty big fan. But dude, it's like everything in this festival seems to work really well, like those guys there.
So many times I've been lied to, the ways of the world with my mind through, but the truth I'll never understand.
All right, this is Scott
And Bobby
from Biohazard, and you're watching Daily Rock.
live from Hellfest.
My plans, you never care if there's money to make. I'll never
Yeah, man, I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Hey, I love all this shit. I love all the metal artwork. I love fucking. We had fun. The last time we played, it was we had a good show. You know, we had a great time.
Yeah. Actually, last time I played 2 shows. I played with my old band, the Spud Monsters, earlier in the day.
He did double duty that day. He played 2 gigs at Hellfest in one day.
Yeah.
never much regret when you never let that make you live.
We're just playing, you know. No.
I do.
10 minutes before we go on, he writes up the set list, and then we just go. Yeah. But we're gonna do, you know, a lot of the stuff. You know what I mean? We changed the set list up a little bit from last time, and you know. I don't know. We kind of have a hard time calling ourselves anything like that, you know. If people say that to us, then thank you very much, and you know, it's an honor to hear that. But you know, we don't go around boasting that we've done anything like that. We've always just tried to be ourselves, you know. So.
It depends on where we are, definitely. Sometimes it's a lot of young kids, and mix with the olders. Yesterday we played a festival, and it was all older guys, and there's like long hair guys with gray hair running around the pit. And I was like, holy shit. But you know, it don't matter. They feed us, you know. And it gives you that boost, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's what I really like about it is like all 3 days. Well, I've been 4 days here, you know. What I love is that everybody enjoys it so much. Like it's like a huge family, a huge brotherhood of heavy metal fans, and I really love it.
Salut, c'est Machete sur Daily Rock.
Merci. Ouais, moi j'y ai travaillé en plus il y a quelques années sur l'ancien site, et c'est même plus qu'une évolution, là, c'est devenu un truc vraiment énorme. Donc c'est vrai que quand on l'a connu dès le début, dans la boue, et que là les mecs font appel à nous pour la 10e année avec des scènes énormes partout, c'est quand même devenu vraiment impressionnant. Donc c'était vraiment cool quoi, de pouvoir participer à un truc comme ça.
Bon, c'est cool, tu te lèves, hop, direct, tu montes, tu bois une bière, tu fous sur scène. Après, tu vois que les gens devant sont un peu pareils, donc non, il n'y a pas de souci quoi là-dessus.
Ah, les cons, ils connaissent pas. Notre musique, en fait, on vient plus du punk hardcore, crust, des choses comme ça au départ. On est des vieux copains de musique, on va dire. On s'est réunis au bout d'un moment, on a arrêté les autres formations pour faire celle-ci. Donc il y a des influences de punk, de rock'n'roll, de métal. Donc c'est ce qui fait un peu le tout, quoi. On est plus maintenant sur du post-hardcore avec une touche de métal. Puis on veut garder notre petit côté rock'n'roll qui j'espère nous va bien.
Well, if you're a fan of heavy music, if you're a fan of music in general, actually this is like a cultural thing. It's like you meet the whole heavy metal family for 3 amazing days, and it's something you can't miss.
Hello everybody, Max Cavalera here, and you're watching Daily Rock. Stay metal. Yeah, it's a great festival, and today is very special because it's the last show of the Cavalera tour. Finish here, you know. We did a big run of Europe and Central America, South America, America, and finally it's a final show today, so special. Well, it's always exciting for me. I never lost the kind of like the passion for the touring, you know, like some other musicians, they get older and they hate touring. They can't do it anymore, you know, and then they go on tour and they're miserable. I'm not like that. Yeah, it's influence, you know. yeah, because I really liked the album too. You know, it was a lot of fun making it, and yeah, I think it's the idea when we had Cavalera, when we put it together, was to be more metal actually. Especially the last record, Pandemonium, was more about more aggressive metal, you know. So we went back to the roots of Max and Igor playing. I stay in Europe for a week, and then I start the Soulfly tour. Well, the first song is a killer song called "We Sold Our Souls to Metal." It is an anthem, like a metal anthem. It's only like 2 minutes, but it's fast and has this really catchy chorus, man. I think everybody, when they hear, if you're a metalhead, you identify with that song. It's like exactly how we feel about being metalheads. It's a proclamation of proudness of being metal.